British markets are among the biggest victims of a global bond sell-off that has spilled over into currencies and stocks this week. Yields on long-dated British government bonds are at their highest in decades. That's put government finances under pressure, while sterling is struggling and British domestic stocks are underperforming. Here's more in this report.
British markets are among the biggest victims of a global bond sell-off that spilled over into currencies and stocks this week. Yields on long-dated British government bonds are at their highest in decades. That's put government finances under pressure, while sterling is struggling and British domestic stocks are underperforming. Britain's Treasury says it will maintain an iron grip on the public finances and that UK bond markets continue to function in an orderly way. But benchmark 10-year government bond yields surged more than 30 basis points in 3 days to hit 4.925% on Thursday. That's their highest since 2008. Fiona Cincotta is senior market analyst at City Index.
What we're seeing here is the impact of jitters over inflation, persistent inflation, and the fiscal outlook, which is unnerving investors. Not only are we sort of concerned here about the impact of inflation, which seems to be a bit stickier than expected, and the concerns of the inflationary outlook after the Labour budget at the end of October, but it also looks as if the Bank of England may not be able to cut interest rates as quickly as was initially expected.
The pound tumbled to a 14-month low against the dollar on Thursday, on fears surging borrowing costs will force government spending cuts. It's also lost ground against the euro. Traders are bracing for a wild ride in sterling, and some analysts say the currency may replace the euro as traders' currency of choice to sell short against the dollar. The bond sell-off has spilled over into stocks too. Britain's FTSE 250 index, which includes consumer, real estate and financial firms, is down over 3% this week so far. Market sell-offs can pose a challenge for governments, but the bond aspect is increasing the pressure on Britain's Finance Minister Rachel Reeves and could force her to cut future spending.